Now, for the B25J Mitchell, we have the decal sheet here, which comes with the insignias, the star and bar that goes on the wings. I wanted to recreate the star and bar in paint instead of using the decals. And I wanted to recreate, now these I did a long time ago. This is Helldiver build that I did quite a while ago. And the stars and bars on this kit I cut out by hand. And I just did them with a masking. You can see that they're rather crude when you get up close on them. But the 117s and these stars and bars for this Helldiver build, I did by hand and painted them on, and I wanted to recreate that painted on look. But now since I built this kit, I picked up one of those silhouette plotter cutters. It's probably going to be up in the corner here, one of these corners, working away, cutting out. And since I've got one of those, now we can plot and cut. So what I've done is I've taken measurements with my old trusty micrometer here, and we've taken measurements at 48 scale what these large size rondelle star and bars come out to look like. And what I've done is run them through the plotter cutter. Now this is the idea for the mask in 32nd scale. I don't know if it's, oh yeah, it's kind of picking it up. So here we have in 48 scale, and here's the scale that I need recreated. So there's our two-part paint mask for the wings of the B25. Now I sprayed up a test part. Just gonna back us out here a little bit. So you can see. Now I've let's see the nice focus here. Okay, so I've had this bunch of old kits that someone gave me from a garage sale. They're incomplete, open, missing canopies, missing stuff. So for scratch build and different ideas, I just kept them in a bag. So what I've done is I've just primed these in a gray, and I'm going to test fit and test spray this size here on the wing, and see how it turns out. And hopefully I get a good response, because I think it just adds that level of realism to the finished build that the decals sometimes just don't. Obviously I'm going to stay with these. I think getting into that might be a little bit crazy, but anyways, that's the next do-it-yourself upgrade for the B25 Mitchell. I suppose it's the silhouette cutting plotting machine that's doing the work, but anyways, yeah, I think sprayed on insignias, painted insignias, I think will make a nice addition to this kit. So let's get these. I'm going to let these dry for a bit. We'll come back after I get the parts put together that I've got sitting drying now on the B25, and then we'll move forward with getting a test spray on these, and we'll make sure that we know we're lining them up perfect and they're going to spray out okay before we go on the real deal. So let's try this out. Okay, here we go. A moment of truth. So we've got both of our masks are down. We've sprayed both colors. And see how we've made out. Triumph or tragedy? We shall see. But I'm just learning this silhouette, but it's such a nice machine, so I don't know, should I pull these off separate from each other or both at the same time? I guess I can try to get both up at the same time. Oh, a little bit of bleed. Not too bad. A little bit of bleed. But there we go. As far as alignment, that looks pretty darn tootin'. A very little teeny weeny little bleed just around there, but I think by the time you finish doing some weathering and stuff, I don't think you'd notice. But yeah, for a first off attempt, that's looking pretty darn tootin'. It's a far improvement from cutting it by hand with an X-Acto blade and some masking tape. Alright, so that's what we're going to be doing on the Beef 25J Mitchell. And yeah, so that's the silhouette. I'll throw up just a picture and I guess a link for the product. There are several on the market, but this one seems to work really good. It has an easy interface. It's really easy to use. So we'll call that a win, I think. First off, I mean, there's a little bit there that could be sorted out, but even Lou over at Aztec Dummy, he gets a little bit of that every now and then with his masking, and I think he uses the same. I don't know if the vinyl he uses is as stiff as this. I just used what I had, so I think maybe a softer vinyl might actually improve that adhesion there just around the edge. But I didn't burnish it or anything. You saw me put it down. So yeah, anyways, that's where we're at. So we're ready to push forward with paint with the B25, and we'll get right started on that right now.